We're here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh boy, do we have a show today, Arthur? We got some stuff to talk about, boy.
Absolutely. Here's me and William. We're coming up the hill.
Oh, I thought you were up the hill. I guess I'm not looking at my binoculars.
Your what?
This is like 2 mile. My binoculars.
Come on.
It's a 2 mile hill. I can't. Oh, there you are. I see you now.
All right. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Hurry up. Got stuff to talk about.
All right, we're here.
Again, I thought you only did that when I mentioned the word Hillary.
No. God, you're going to... don't jump. William wants to jump off the cliff as soon as you say that. Don't do that. No. William, it's okay. It's all right. All right. You're right. William, it's okay. It's all right. You had him scared. Gene, you got any carrots? Carrots for the stud.
I do.
You got carrots for the stud.
I thought he was a gelding.
Well, he used to be a stud.
Well.
Don't break his whole thing about that. So
yeah, right.
It conjures up. You have to put him out the pasture
like that
and everything.
Bluff?
What?
How do you like that bluff on our property, man?
Oh, jeez.
The bluff is like 100-foot drop. It's scary.
Yeah,
beautiful but scary.
It's right by the unicorn pen.
The unicorn pin obviously is invisible.
It's invisible.
It's in your mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's not the only thing that's in my mind. Yeah. And I keep putting violet flame to it. By golly.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Hey.
Just so you know out there, violet flame, highest frequency of light on the planetary body. Look at the sun. Close your eyes and you'll see it.
Yeah. Look at the sun, close your eyes, and then you'll see it.
Well, yeah, for a nanny of a second. Just look at the sun for a nanny of a second.
Yeah, not very long, please. Okay.
Anyway, it's a spectrum of light, in other words, and you want lots of it to wrap around you and clean you up and out, and so you'll be happy and
it gives you the cosmic warm and fuzzies.
Yeah. The best way to feel.
It's a hug from the Divine Mother. That's what it is.
That's a sweet way to say.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway.
I'm a sweet guy. That's why.
Mother.
What?
You know, you have more than one mother. There's your Earth Mother, and then there's the Divine Mother. Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Wow.
She takes my breath away sometimes when I think about how I'm just
having two mothers tell me to clean my room, though.
Have you had your Wheaties this morning?
No, I haven't had my Wheaties. You gave carrots to William. We're good. I'm okay. I'm fired up. I don't do caffeine. I'm high on life, Gene.
Good God, you are so caffeinated all the time for not doing caffeine.
Oh, geez. Yeah, well, you didn't see me last night laying on the couch, falling asleep at, 11:30 last night, so.
Oh, I was long gone. You know, if you get to bed before midnight, you can go to these really high, amazing places. You know, when you go to sleep, your body leaves your temple.
The retreats.
Wait.
What?
I said that wrong. Your soul leaves your body, and you go to these high...
Yeah.
There's this great book I just read called Master and Their Retreats. So when you graduate from this planet, you get like a retreat place for all your little people from your planet to come and study.
Okay.
So we say that. You get your own planet. You get all these little... So the retreat is like the special place you go to learn amazing things.
Can I help translate this?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Doesn't come out of my mouth right.
You get a retreat, which is a place of study. It is a sanctuary of light, and those that are your students can come and visit you, and you can train and continue to teach. And so you can learn from your teachers, and their teachers can learn from their teachers, and you can train your students. And it's all fun. I've actually had recollections when I woke up in the morning of going to college and universities of the spirit. And in fact, I think I told you one time, I had a dream where I was late for math class.
They were teaching you math?
Yes, I was in an advanced math class, and I was late, and I was running down the hallway trying to get my seat.
I don't don't know if I'd want to go to a math class.
Oh, come on. Math is the creation of the universe. It surrounds and
I know.
sustains us.
Physics, I know.
It's like the force. I mean, math, everything is
But
math.
our math teachers make it so boring here on Earth, and when it is so profound, I know.
Especially with core
the only
curriculum.
the only way I ever learn is when I'm inspired and I can laugh. And then oh my God, my IQ goes up to 180.
It does?
I'm not kidding.
Really?
If I'm laughing and I'm inspired by what I'm learning.
Can I measure that?
Yep, you sure can.
I can.
People have tested it.
Really?
I'm not kidding. You think I'm kidding. You think
I'm not kidding.
But anyway, that being said, yeah, our bodies go to sleep every night. And
Okay.
you think we don't go anywhere. You remove yourself from your body.
Okay.
And you float and you fly. And you go to these amazing temples of light. And you learn from different masters, which you are destined to be someday one of those masters, which is so cool.
So the retreats.
You can have your own, you can have your own galaxy. You get to have your own planet. You can have all kinds of stuff when you graduate from this very kindergarten. Actually, I'm starting to think this is preschool, not kindergarten. We're in preschool right now.
You think so?
Here on
You think so?
on Earth, yeah. Well, look at us. I mean, we're warring. Look at the nations. I mean, good God, they're cutting people's heads off over in the Middle East. How that's like caveman stuff. You
Well,
know?
I want to talk about the
And
retreats here for a minute or two. I want to say some other things about the retreats. So the Ascended Masters, those that graduated from our schoolroom, have their retreats. And their retreats are like all different depending on the Ascended Master and their momentum. And so I know this book that Gene's talking about. It's an excellent book, and it talks about, these retreats. Oh, you know what another good one is Lord of the Seven Rays. That is a very good book about that. And that talks about the Ascended Masters that are called the Chohans of the Rays. They have different offices, and just like we do down here, we wear different hats. They also have different offices, spiritual offices.
I don't
and
wear
things.
hats.
You don't?
Huh.
That's
I
because
don't
you have a
look
full
good
head
in
of hair. For those of us who do not, hats become an important thing, especially in Montana. And I got a hat that's really good for Texas and Montana, but it's good. It covers up this stuff up here, and it's good. Yep, keeps the sun off my head. Unfortunately, I didn't get on it too soon enough, so it's burned out a little bit. But grass doesn't grow on a busy street, so just remember that.
Oh my gosh. I'm in Montana and I don't have my boots on right now and I'm talking to Arthur.
Hey, the retreats. But I was saying the Ascended Masters all have different momentums. In other words, they have different attainment. So when you go up there, like you'll go to a retreat that could be a healing retreat, or you could go to another retreat that's an illumination retreat, or you could go to another retreat that is to learn about the aspects of the Holy Spirit. It's just unstoppable. You have so much that you can learn. And so it's like a smorgasbord of infinity. It's awesome.
But I think you magnetize the retreat you get to go to by the skills and the talents and the, things that you do well here on the earth. So like, let's say you're a great inventor or you want to be a great inventor. So you start going to those inventive retreats, to learn how to invent.
That's right. That's the retreat of the waylaid engineers, so actually Taurus, here we go. Taurus is the sign of the great builders. So those
The great
that have
bull.
been, the great builders in the universe.
The great bull.
The great bull. Yeah, and this is no bull. That was a joke. But anyway.
Oh, and he's a Taurus,
That's
as you
right.
can tell.
Yep, I am a Taurus. But
Stubborn as
anyway,
you
the
make
Taurus.
'em?
No, I'm serious. The Taurus is actually the guild of the builders. So
I know.
you knew that.
I'm an astrologer.
So if you want
Yes.
something built,
I
designed
knew that.
correctly, find a Taurus, especially a Taurus with an engineering degree, and you're guaranteed it'll stay for a long time, by God's grace. So there you
Yep.
are. So there's my plug for Tauruses.
But if you ever want to change a Taurus, forget about it.
No.
I mean, they are
Wait.
stubborn as bull.
No. Let me tell you
No,
what a
you have
Taurus...
to tell it. No, you make a Taurus think they thought of it themselves, and then they will move over.
Or give them good reason to believe it,
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
give them, explain it to them in such a way, and then they will become the biggest advocate for it from that point forward. Seriously.
Well, speaking of Taurus, Donald Trump has Taurus on his career midheaven, the
Really?
top part of his chart, the most powerful point of his chart. He's not a Taurus, but that's, he's steady as she go. goes. I should say steady as she goes. Steady as he goes. Last night I had a dream. Talk about the retreats and going and getting some illumination. This is so scary, but I was sitting on. I think I was done with class. I was sitting on a couch, and all of a sudden there was this great big black crow that landed on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I scared the tar out of me. It was in full color. It was so black and shiny and beautiful, actually. A beautiful color of black, even though I don't like the color of black. It scared me. I was like, get off of me, because crows have always been kind of creepy to me, you know.
Well, they represent the false hierarchy.
Right. Well, and I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh my God, get off of me. And all of a sudden this crow started communicating with me and begging me to help him get out of the body that he was in.
That's wild.
Help him to become, basically a servant to his true self.
Wow.
I mean, it was unreal. He was begging me to be compassionate to him. So to me, a crow represents like a fallen angel or somebody who's just really black magic, witchcraft, kind of creepy stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it was like this entity or something was trapped inside of this crow's body and begging to be freed, and gave me such love. The crow gave me, he was just loving me. Please don't reject me. And I was like, what can I do? What can I do to untrap you from these things?
Wow.
We were talking about on the Sunday Go to Meeting thing, how people get into desire and they get trapped there.
Yeah.
And they may be really high souls. I think maybe high souls get trapped in those kind of lines of experience too.
Oh, that's absolutely true. I mean, Buddha said, the cause of suffering is desire. And I think the higher teaching of this is the cause of suffering is inordinate desire, which means desire that's not in alignment with the will of God, because there are such thing as good divine desires, like desires to make your ascension and desires to be higher in spiritual attainment. That's a good desire, but inordinate desire. So I agree with you. I mean, that's
never
cause
limit
of suffering
the
is inordinate
universe.
desire.
All of you out there, never limit the universe for all the opportunities of experience you're going to have once you graduate from preschool and you give up your blanket. Your blanket. It's hard to let go of that blankie. But,
that's hard. I'm not giving up my blankie.
The more you hold on to innocence with all your soul, with all your heart, your inner sense will grow and grow and grow, and you'll be able to have your own. You are destined to have your own world and system of worlds and galaxies beyond galaxies.
Are you making fun of my binky?
No. Ooh.
I like my binky.
You're still on that binky. I knew that your voice sounded funny sometimes when you were talking. So what you're doing...
Okay.
You got that little pacifier in your mouth.
That's... No, thank God I quit. Thank God I quit cigarettes. I mean, back in those old days, that's what that was. A deadly pacifier, yeah.
I was going to say, you know what that's connected to?
What?
Like the foot bone's connected to the ankle bone.
Yeah.
The pacifier's connected to the desire body.
Yes, and I will tell you that as God is my witness, the violet flame was the successful antidote and unguent that was needed for that problem to be resolved, and with the help and assistance of the great brother ascended master Saint Germain, that I was cut free from that
white
problem.
brotherhood.
Absolutely.
Hi.
And white has nothing to do.
33rd degree Mason.
Wait a minute. I got to say this. White has nothing to do with skin color, folks. It has to do with the color of the aura. The aura. So when they say the Great White Brotherhood, it's all those saints, wherever they came from.
Frequency
Hinduism,
of light.
Taoism, yes.
It's not just a color.
Light. Everywhere there's light.
Light is a frequency.
Yes.
Light is a frequency.
Exactly.
And it blends right into your body, and it stands around you, and it's beautiful like a rainbow. If you're making pure decisions in your life and decisions that are uplifting and moral, and you keep yourself out of pits of depression because it turns the color of your aura, there. Resist the gravitational pull to go down. Because if you go up, you're going to have the whole galaxy at your fingertips. Oh my God. How profound is that?
So Put your attention on the Ascended Masters. Put your attention on learning at night when you leave your body. Put your attention on expanding your consciousness and awareness. And put your attention on the light. We love the light. I am the light. I am the light.
So I put this meditation on my website, astrologygenehart.com. It's on the visual and meditation page. Just click that word, visual and meditation, and it'll take you to the Violet Flame. And it's just a simple starting point. You know, you can sing a song and put lots of love in it. The words are there as well.
Flame. Come, Violet Flame.
Violet Flame now, please. It's beautiful.
I did that meditation. It is a fun meditation. Yes, and we will have a link on the TrekUpwardRadioshow.com. And so you can click right over there, and
Did
it'll
you
take you
sing
right
it
to
while
Jeans.
it was going on?
I did. It was fun. I've actually done that meditation a bunch of times. It's fun.
But did you ever do it with the words, saying the words?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
how'd you know the words? It took me like 4 years to write down that whole thing because it's so long. You know.
What are you talking about? You're talking about "Come Violet Flame." No, I just did it with the. I did it so many times. I just repeated it with the.
So you memorized all the words of it? Wow, that's
Yeah,
really
it's a song. You know?
I know it's a song, but it's not really a song. It's not written.
Well, do it a couple
so
times. It won't take too long to. It's like a mantra or a decree. You know, once you do it a couple times. Hey, I'll tell you one time. I was actually in a
Addictive like
what?
It's addictive like the pacifier, only it's the pacifier that takes you to the right place to go.
Hey, there was this one worded prayer, or what we call a matrix of energy. It's a prayer, and I repeated it one time. I think I read it twice, and I repeated it one time without having anything in front of me. And I know it was because I went to the retreats and had studied it and used it. And so when I came back, I remembered it. I couldn't believe it. In fact, I turned to somebody and I said, "Did I get that one right?" And they said, "You got it right." Yeah. And it was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So you can bring things back from the retreats from the night before that you can remember that you might have studied. And I'm positive it was a decree. Another one that was. You know, another one that I remembered was a devotion to Zarathustra, who was an ascended master. I remembered that one and brought that one back too. Do you know that guy?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah. You had to bring up Zarathustra, didn't you?
Yeah, Zarathustra
you just had to do that.
A special friend of Jean's. She likes Zarathustra. So the ascended master Zarathustra. So anyway, Jean, I'm out of here. I'm going to the retreats. I'm going to go study.
Oh, wait a minute. What you got to do when you go to the retreat? You mean you're going to go take a nap right now?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Me and William want to go to the retreat. Yes, we're going to go to sleep.
Wait, let me say one more thing.
What?
If you ever want to go to a retreat, you really want to cut through the astral plane, which is between the earth and the moon.
Okay.
And go straight up to that retreat.
What do we do?
Right before you go to bed, you got to make a call. You got to call to your guardian angel or your own angel or Archangel Michael. You can say something like this: "In the name of Almighty God, I call the beloved Archangel Michael to take me to the highest place my soul can go, where I can learn to be the greatest person that I could ever be, according to God's holy will. Let it be done."
And please take me to the retreat so that we can study and bring forth into the physical that which we have studied that night and have conscious awareness.
Oh, yeah, and help me to remember it.
Yeah,
you can put out all those kind of things.
Can I go now?
But now I know how to ask. Wait a minute. There's only one place in your world that you can remember, and that's right before you wake up. You're coming right back into your body between the time that it's a nanosecond. You can remember what happened in that retreat, and you can also have the prophecy for the next day, so all the information is there. But you got to really pay attention to what is happening when you're navigating back into your body, because it's only a nano of a second, and it's so cool. You want to be a prophet? That's where information comes from. Prophecy is only information to help you get through your next day.
Yeah, you know what it's like if you listen carefully when you're coming back into your body. It can be rough.
Okay.
And if you listen carefully, this was recorded from one of my trips to the retreat, coming back into the body. Just bounced right into the body.
Yeah, I can imagine what you learned from that class. Anyway, we all are destined to be ascended beings and great a host of light someday when we grow up. And so there's a reason for kind of taking control of yourself even when you go to sleep, trying to find your way to the higher realms of light so that you can come back and have a great might to overcome all the things that you face in life. Get your astrology done. That will help you. AstrologyGeneHart.com, AstrologyGeneHart.com, AstrologyGeneHart.com.
What's that number?
406-599-3934. 406-599-3934. Call me today or text me. I'll get back with you as fast as I can, just like the William, coming up the hill.
There you go. All right. We're out of here. I'm going to the retreat.
All right,
Me and
Arthur.
William. Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Visit our website at thetrekupwardradioshow.com or stop by on Facebook at www.facebook.com/trekupward and be sure to hit like on our page. Or visit YouTube and search for the Trek Upward Radio Show. Be sure to subscribe so you do not miss another episode of the Trek Upward Radio Show. The Trek Upward Radio Show is a studio at 5,600 feet production.